Alright, man, let's get started. I'm trying to wait for the black signal. It just don't want to do right. Don't want to do right. So we gonna be patient. I got the chat up. So, want to welcome all those family members from around the world. Let's see what's going on. Okay, cool. Alright, we are full on chat. Let's see how we on. Okay, we're streaming. Well, we're sending data right now, so we're not officially up everywhere yet. Alright. So, the 70s was devastated by him. Okay, Brother Kwame having a conversation with the I Want the Radio crew. I like that. So, I guess I don't get to see all of the chats. Alright, family. I want to say good morning to each and every last one of you. Great day, great Umoja, actually. So, let's see if I'm able to send out this black. Here we go with this shit here. Alright, so family, first off, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. Why don't you switch? Do 15 push-ups, 15 squats. Do it like that. I ain't say you have to do 100 all at once. Why don't you be smart about it, man? Good grief. Alright, first off, family, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. The congregation of the mighty. Did I say that? No. Arms like this. Bend down to your arms, touch your knees. Come on. There you go. Keep your back straight. Let's try it again. Family, welcome to the congregation mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media, the only place where your hustle builds muscle. My fault. That happens in life too. Why are you whispering, Annie Mae? What's going on? Let's try it now. Thank you, girl. I was wondering. I thought you were sick or something. This is a Heart of a Simple production. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigm. I'm so disappointed in this black signal. I don't know what to do, man. That is not a push-up, homie. Get your head up.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Man, now grab your glass for some water. Get a bottle of that water. Twist the cap off that water. Lift and pour your water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. I don't know what's going on with the black signal, family. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Man, just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. But remember the 4 pillars of health, family. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Appropriately, of course. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink, 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 drink. Take your breath. Did it break down? Oh, my fault. Drink. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. I couldn't do it, family. I'm trying, man. I swear to God, I'm trying. I swear. Man, the black signal still ain't. Man, this is so whack, man. I mean, I really do. I miss Superphone, man. I really miss Superphone. But we're going to make it work anyway. All right, here we go. All right, so I want to say good morning once again. And so yesterday, well, I have the newsletter, right, with most of the vendors in it. With most of the vendors in it. At least interviews and stuff like that. I sent it out to get proofread, and hopefully I will be able to send out a copy to the community today, letting people know that the next Gye-Nyame G&J Mall will be on 3/30/2019 from 12 to 6 p.m. and we still gotta pick the movie. Oh man, listen. I think this time we might have some yoga deal with us, some yoga workshops. We're gonna have the Kwanzaa 365 work. We're gonna have it popping off, family. So listen, I can't wait. Make sure you like and share. When you get the newsletter, share it. Because the goal is we want to get subscribers to the newsletter. We're going to be able to provide the newsletter. But, we want to use the newsletter also as a fundraiser. I mean, because now, what, Brother Item, what you need all these funds for? What y'all, first off, we got to feed our young people. We got to help them with uniforms. Some of them go to summer camp. We also have camping trips that we do. We also have culturally appropriate holidays that we have to go on and take care of too. You understand? Like, let me say this. Kwanzaa, Malcolm X Festival, ancestor celebrations that we have should be nothing for us. Once we get this market popping off, that will be regular business. I just want you to understand that, right? I mean, it's like us bringing someone outstanding to, or having something outstanding at these events will eventually become normal for us, right? Kwanzaa, Malcolm X, a revolutionary celebration will be totally different for our children than it is for us. Mark my words. Mark my words. Man, hold on. What the hell is going on with my signal here? Why is it not sending out? I want to send it out now. It's saying stuff is wrong. I don't know what's wrong. It's time for the Daily Toast. Great Umoja to you, and join us at Spreaker or on YouTube. What is the problem? Alright, so black signal is out. So let me go and get that off my damn screen. So of course the black signal is how I will be sending out the newsletter. So hopefully y'all get it. Now family, point of interest that I saw in the news this morning. Well, first off, I Wonder Radio was on last night. Real good show. One of the things it showed me is that we have to get equipment because because like I said, we got more shows coming on. Eventually, hopefully, I could get Cleve or Gina. Or some of the young people to get out here and get a show as well. Because like when I say media, I mean media. We gonna want news from different perspectives, and eventually be able to work on shows, family. When I'm talking about raising funds, I'm not just talking about so somebody get a goddamn car. No, we trying to do projects, right? Like I said, the camping and all that stuff. Because and then all the drama that goes on in the conscious community, man, there need to be a show about this shit. I'm just trying to tell y'all right now. There need to be a show. From elder all the way down to young people, we got enough material to keep everybody in stitches and teach a lesson. But now, I have a question. So, R. Kelly fails to make bail, child support overdue, rent among his many money problems. Now, hold on, family. Hold on. Because I know y'all gonna get beat to death by this whole R. Kelly. What's that on his nose? What's that on that nigga's nose? I'm looking at a picture, and maybe it's mine, but he got shit on his nose. What's that on his nose? Alright, that got me. Alright, let's stop. Alright. I gotta take that picture. I can't. This nigga got his shades on. Look at me with shit up his nose. Alright, anyway, I'm less concerned about R. Kelly and the Sex Piece. Just bear with me, family, because I know y'all gonna get it. It's coming, right? And this is one of those smoke screens because they're going to squeeze a bunch of shit up under this R. Kelly drama, right? We just need to be aware of that. There's gonna be a lot of shit squeezed up under this R. Kelly shit, but it's something that I have to make sure that you get, that I think other people are missing, right? Because, we like the front. We like the front as a people, right? Hold on. All right. Chicago, CNN. R. Kelly, one of the most successful R&B acts of all time. One of the most successful R&B acts of all time. Once again, one of the most successful acts of R&B of all time was still in jail Sunday afternoon after he failed to immediately produce the $100,000 in cash required to make bail. Maybe y'all don't get where I'm going with it. R. Kelly, one of the most successful R&B acts of all time. R. Kelly, one of the most successful R&B acts of all time, was still in jail Sunday afternoon after he failed to immediately produce the $100,000 in cash required to make bail. A judge in Chicago set Kelly's total bond at $1 million on Saturday, a day after he was indicted on 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse against 4 victims, 3 of whom would have been underage at the time of the alleged crimes, according to the prosecutors. Kelly bond was set at $250,000 for each of the alleged victims in the case. To leave police custody, he required to pay 10% of the total, or $100,000. Steve Greenberg, Kelly's attorney, told reporters after Sunday's bail hearing that he was very happy with the bond and that it seemed fair and reasonable given the allegation. But Greenberg said his client really doesn't have any money at this point. Greenberg said his client really doesn't have any money at this point due to mismanagement, hangers-on, and bad deals. He added Kelly would ultimately be able to come up with the required $100,000. But damn, that's been 3 days ago. He's trying to get it together, Greenberg said. He doesn't have it sitting in the bank. Illinois does not have bail bondsmen, Greenberg pointed out. Singer owes thousands in unpaid child support. Singer owes thousands in unpaid child support. Now, I don't need to read any further. I need to drink this water. We need to get the toast on. But family, what does R. Kelly's predicament says for black wealth? Every last one of us, everybody up under the sound of my voice, every daily toaster has been to a party or a family event where R. Kelly was played. Many of us have been to graduations where the theme song was I Believe I Could Fly for 5 years straight. I went to graduations for 5 years straight and I got sick of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, and all of us know lyrics to some of this nigga's music. The question that I have to ask is, because I know some of y'all gonna be like, well, he messed his money up. Brother Hot Tim, he messed his money up. Right? Cool. But I'm just gonna ask, family, what does the R. Kelly predicament say to you about black wealth? Is there such a thing? I'm going to sit here and drink my water and wonder how in the world could somebody like R. Kelly not be able to make bond? And it's $100,000. Could they be lying to us about all the money black folks have and is making? You know, I mean, because people be looking at us real quick and being like, y'all can't support your own black colleges. You know, I mean, like, okay, maybe we can. We could pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. Shit. R. Kelly got hit after hit after hit after hit, and this nigga can't make bail. So what does that say about a majority of us? As you see, I didn't focus on the sex shit because we all know that. But, I mean, we got to really start seeing some of this shit for what it is. And it's like, yo, the sex shit, you get caught up in that, you get lost in that, and that's on you, right? That's on you. But what I have to say to you is we need to look at some of the other underlying stuff here. Because, because people going to be arguing for years about whether he was set up or it was his justice. don't care about that, family. We have a black wealth issue in our community. Something that we really need to address as individuals, like we're trying to do with our marketplace. But then we also need to have a national discussion and discussion with our politicians and our government, because there's some shit that's owed to us and we got to shake them down, family. We have no choice. We have no choice. Because like I said, I'm hearing estimates like 2053, black wealth to be at 0. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Right? And you know, and I know, and I hope y'all seeing the power that we have, because now the conversation of reparations is moving through one of the parties, and it's going to be moving through another party, and then it's going to be moved into a national discussion, and the only thing we have to do is be firm on that shit. Be firm on it. And you know, sorry family, you gotta let them know, we gotta let them know, there is no compromise on this shit. There is no collusion with others on this shit. There is no other people wetting their beak in what we need for our people. Fuck that. It's time for us to get what we need, what we desire, what we deserve. And people gonna be pissed off. And that's cool. That's cool. Politics is about pissing people off, right? I let that ambrosia sit. Alright, so family, first off, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator in a conscious fashion. Look around you and see the beauty of the Creator all around you. And we lift up our glass and we say, I say, okay, smell a little bit better. Not that it smelled bad yesterday. So now we move to, and we lift up and we salute our ancestors, and we grab our list, our ancestral list, and we get started. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Texan, Davis, Hunter Brown, Senior, Rose Lee, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Pendergast, and Leon Alka, Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Barbara Brown, Jenna Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Demond Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Falar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mount Rob, Malika Fakor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamai, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Rothroy, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Onyx Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek Al Pulley, and the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trade, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Runderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodges Jr., Herman Copeland, remember to Copeland. Where we at? I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. Something came over my mind. So I'm going to start with Derek L. Pullen, Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Roger, Reverend J. Smell, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mayor Elizabeth Walker, Rain Walker, Senior, Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Levita Farmer, Agosto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Elijah Frederick Davis, May Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Heather LaVista, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howell, Frank and Russell and David, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dimimont Harris, Jean and Ruth Jones, Janet Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Paris, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winfrey Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pritt-Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Nico Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, and as well as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha. Here we go. Hold on. We got Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown. Yep. I told y'all I'm on this. David Brown, Ruth Carter. Okay, I'm missing something. David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr. Something Happened. Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg, G2 Gibson, Donald Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, Hold on. All right, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie, Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Preston Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lindy Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Leonard Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Mira Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Wood Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shackle Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Emily Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McKiro, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid Issen, also known as Nigel Turner. Good morning to you, Miss Navita. Shouts out to you, Brother Kwame. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Now, what I was doing was I was trying to match the names because sometimes people give me their list twice. So right now we move from our ancestors to the present moment. We are on the day of Umoja. Give it up for Umoja family. And in this moment, for those that don't speak the language, Umoja means unity. So the name of the day is Unity. What's up, Brother Shaka? We are in truth, the demonic principle of truth. The color is violet, hence the shirt. We will have more shirts for the next mall, which again is on 3/30/19. 3/30/19. Kaumba 3/30/19. From 12 to 6 p.m. Yep. We're getting it ready already. Mentalism is the Hermetic law. Male name is Kwojo. Female name is Ajua. All right. We lift up our glass. We salute this moment because in this moment is all our strength and our power. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From their family, where do we go? I'll tell you where we go. Listen closely. We go to our future generations, our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Family, realizing that we are in a generational conflict. And we know that this doesn't end in 2020. It's not about 2020. It's about 2053 and 3059 and 4062 and 5096 and 60. You know what I'm saying? It's about eternity. We in a generational struggle, and we need to understand that. So we lift up our glass to our future generations, our children, our children's children, on to infinity, and we say, Ashe. Where do we go from there, family? From there, we move to the glorious spot. You want to know where it is? I'm going to tell you exactly where it's at. You know what that's that, all of those relations, we lift it up and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to, what is it that you need in this moment, family? Toast. We say Ashe. Last but not least, I toast the most magnificent, powerful, most inspiring, best singer, if only in the shower, person in the room, strongest. And we say, I lift up my glass to you, and we say Ashe. Stop looking around. I'm toasting you. Ashe. Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Let's go and sample this young ambrosia. Age is all right. So, I had this in an open, something open. So no carbonation. But I get the full taste. Okay. All right, family. So, I think tonight I'm going to start bottling some up to let it sit. So that this is where we add the different stuff. Kwame, this is where I add your combination of stuff. I got to do a batch for Elder Ori Pianki as well. All right, so I need to stop and get some stuff. All right, so family, I want to thank y'all. I am out. This is Brother Hatem, and I want to thank y'all once again for making the mall a success. Can't wait to do it again. We got to sit down. We got to sit down and talk about this. People at the market was asking about kombucha. I know. Look on Navita. Look on your messenger. I sent you a copy of the newsletter, news magazine or whatever, with stuff from the vendors. Go through it, do some proofreading, let me know what you think. Alright, but I just need some thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'll do it. And like I said, if I don't get people getting back in touch with me fast enough, I'll send that shit out with mistakes. You already know how I get down. I'm not into the perfection. I'm into getting this shit done. Right? So, this Brother Hatem, I'm out.